For some of you, you've lost out of certain seasons because of lack of capacity. I remember when God started bringing wealth into my hands. I was a generous young man. I'm still a generous young man by the grace of God. But I was a naive, generous young man. In fact, the simple truth is that I was a fool. I was a terrible fool I never knew. So I mistook wasting for charity. I thought I was being a charitable young man. As God blessed me with wealth, everyone around me, I was just throwing money left, right, and center, helping people. And I would sit down and say, thank God that as God entrusted me with resources, I was not greedy. I shared with people. I did not know that I lacked skills to steward resources that comes from God. Yes, you can be sincerely foolish. The Bible said, if anyone lacks wisdom, who is a man that lacks wisdom? Is a man that lacks knowledge, because knowledge is the platform on which wisdom manifests. If a man lacks knowledge, it means the man lacks understanding. And if the man lacks knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, it means the man is a fool. So the Bible said, if a man is a fool, let him pray for wisdom. Guess what? He was not speaking to unbelievers, he was speaking to Christians. So yes, it's possible to have the spirit of wisdom and not have the wisdom in the spirit. God is only speaking to you. It is possible to have the spirit of wisdom and not have the wisdom in the spirit. And I was that type of brother, blessed of the Lord, had resources and finances. And, I said, no, I want to live in faith. I will share my resources with my brethren. I want to live in faith. You see, I had not yet learned stewardship from the Lord. I had not yet learned stewardship. Meanwhile, if you're someone God is going to entrust great things into his hand, you must learn stewardship. And in stewardship, we're intentional. We invest. We don't scatter recklessly. When the Bible says cast your bread upon the waters, he was telling you to invest. When you cast bread upon the water, what you are doing is that you are feeding fishes. After many days, you will not find your bread as bread. You will find it as the fishes that have been fed using that bread. So guess what? After some time, I fell upon hard times. And I was wondering, I said, God, I'm a giver. I give my resources. I do this. Why am I going through all this? And the Lord had to take me through a season for 2 years. A season where I learned the value of $5. This was someone that God brought to realms of millions of dollars. I had to learn the value of $5. And then he told me something in that season. He said, when people come around your life, don't give them privileges that should come with responsibilities on the platform of charity. A lot of you, sincere, well-meaning believers, have given privileges to certain brethren that should come with a responsibility on the platform of charity. So you've become poor stewards of the resources that God has given to you. And do you know what that creates? The Lord told me it creates entitled people. Whenever certain privileges that should be tied to responsibility is given cheaply, guess what it will raise? It will raise an entire